Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Dirty Bones, and we are back with ConstructEx update 1.7 is out. Let's see if it works. Biggest thing is conveyor belts. Unless you're still in very early stages or just found the game and ran into the electric foundry problem. So first, we're gonna do conveyor belts because this has been long awaited. We've always been able to see. I couldn't connect to this one for the ever. Oh, and can I still not connect to this sucker? Okay, I still can't connect to this sucker. Now, I wonder if... what's in here? Oh, we have got a ton of crap in there. All right, let's find some space. We'll delete it and then see what happens then. I hope everybody's having a good day. We have been waiting for this update forever. There was a conveyor belt problem before the last update 1.6, and it was never fixed in that update. So it has probably been, well, it's been essentially since the beginning of the game. There has been a problem. You couldn't get rid of conveyor belts after you built them. And then the update came through, and all of a sudden, sometimes you couldn't attach two buildings, and you still couldn't get rid of them. Okay, so that's empty. Let's destroy that. Let's build a new storage and see what happens. If this stuff finally works, we can actually play this game. We can actually get down to some good stuff and really play. I pity any of the people that were in the early stages, because this is a good game, but there was some game-breaking problems that were preventing people from playing, and I'm sure plenty of you got a refund. There, now she's gonna work. So, you might have to delete some of your buildings and then rebuild them to get some things to work. So that's bonus. So now, there was another one over here. This one wouldn't connect. I got it connected the same way. I deleted the ore crusher, and now it's working. I don't think I gave it a recipe. Should probably do that. There we are. So now these things can actually run non-stop. Are you going to come through here? Let's see. Did the recipe change in here or something? Okay, that's the one we want. That's what we've got. Let's take it out. And okay. Back in. All right. So now we have an ore crusher that doesn't work. Right? We have the right ingredient, the right recipe, and now the ore crusher doesn't work. So let's go try something else. You know, there's been a lot of people telling this dev what's broken, and apparently he's not listening to all of it, because people said the ore crusher was not accepting stuff before. Now it's accepting, but it's not doing it what it's supposed to do. Okay, this should work. Let's take this. Oh, you know what? I probably got to... Let's quickly destroy you before I lose too much. Oh, it gets rid of everything. Well, that's more than I needed to happen. But that's all right. It's not that much damage. We'll go about right there. Okay, we will hook this sucker back up and we will see what happens. Let's see if our conveyor belts and... Oh, did I lose my... You know what? I gotta check and see. There is, your caster is in there, and I forgot to take it out. Well, I have two. I can't say whether I had two before or not. I can't remember. So that's working. This is working. So this ore caster's working. So, and this is iron, and it's working out of iron. So the only one I've had trouble with is the copper. Maybe we'll delete the copper again and try it again. Okay. Whoops, that's one too many hits. Okay, is it coming? It's coming. Okay. So now we want our recipe. Oh, that wasn't... I don't know if that was... Oh, no, that would have defaulted on that recipe. So we are going to go with... Did he fix it? He did fix it. So now the casting chamber you don't want here because see, before it used to be these went straight into ingots. Now they don't. Now let's see. What makes the ingots again? The casting chamber makes the ingots, but now he's changed the recipe. So now we want to... now we want to put an ore crusher here. That looks pretty close, eh? That looks pretty close. So now you want to put an ore crusher there. And we'll hook it back up. Okay. You can hear it running. We'll put our conveyor... See, that animation still didn't disappear. That's from old stuff that never worked. And I certainly am not going to start a new game to get rid of it. That's for sure. Now, these are a little funky still. Connecting. You still got to stand in just the right spot. Okay, so these should be coming up just fine. We want to switch it to iron. Okay. We're gonna have to empty this out and move it. Oh, good. There's hardly anything in it. Destroy. Okay, we will put we're gonna have to run multiple conveyors, multiple storage. Make sure we're facing the right way. Oops, I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Okay, so we will go about... We want to go off to the side a little bit. All this stuff's going to disappear. We're just testing to make sure it's actually working this time. Before... And then we're going to move everything into our building. We're going to set up our building as long as everything's working. Everything's going fine. Then we can progress along. Oh, don't do that. Come on. There you go. It's a little finicky. You got to stand in the right spot. But it does work. Just that one ore crusher that won't let me connect to. Okay, that's coming out just fine. This is all just going to ore crusher 2, yeah. So now we're going to put... Oh, do I have some power out here I can hook up to? Now we're going to go to a casting chamber. Make sure this works. We've got to go into our inventory. Grab one of these suckers. How do you split it again? I've been playing too many games. Can't remember how to split it. Was it control? No, wasn't control. Was it shift? No, it wasn't shift. Okay, well, let's see if it'll let me put... Come on. Let's see if it'll let me put one into there. Even though I have 2 in hand. Okay, so let's highlight it. There we go. It let me put the 1 in. Beauty. That's beauty. So everything's good so far. Okay. So this should be working now. We want to put that on iron ingots. Produce. Let's see. Oh, we got to put power to this sucker. That's what we got to do. I wonder if we've got enough juice to steal from here. Let's try. We'll put one more power pole down, put it around there, and then we will go with some power cable. Boom. Boom. And boom. Now, do we have enough power? Available power 2 megawatts. Yeah, we should be good. This should be working. We're working. Well, la-ti-da. Look at that. It's looking good so far. What else we got left to test? Okay, we'll put that there so you can at least make to your heart's content while we check out everything else. I can rebuild my stock. Are we coming? We're coming. Beauty. That's all working. Okay, there's all this stuff over here that I had to stop because nothing was working over here. So we should be able to hook it all back up. And it should all work. This is all the tin. Okay, so we have an ore crusher here. And it's full. The animation is not working, but we'll see if it's... Okay, so it's full. We'll give it somewheres to... Why isn't it running it out? So what's in here? That's full. That is full. Okay. So the quickest way to test this would be add another storage on here. Or actually, no. We'll go with the casting chamber. Casting chamber. Let's go with another conveyor. There we go. Beauty. We got to put another one in here. Cast in there. There we are. Let's pick our recipe. Beauty. And we've got to add some power. Where's our power? Way over there? Nope, those are way over there. We'll hook up to this one, see if it reaches. Okay, we're good. So now, do we have enough juice though? 1.5, we got plenty of juice. And it's working. Okay, so we'll put a storage on here so it can run non-stop. This is all, remember, this is all temporary. This is just to, you know, get things going that haven't run for 2 weeks, or you had to run manually because every time you saved your game and came back, nothing worked again. So now that's going to be the next big test. Okay, so that's all working. We are going to check. Where is it? There it is. There's our little buggy. You know what? We're gonna go check this over here where we can easily hop in if it works and give her. Get a clear spot. Like I said, all this crap I got here is all moving inside. Because it all seems to be working. Except for that ore crusher for some reason. Wonder if, let's see if this is gonna work. I have a feeling she's gonna go flying. Well, she didn't go flying, but she didn't, exactly work either. Now, it worked. Son of a hoochie coo. Look at that. Didn't build automatically, but it works. That's the main purpose. Okay, what's the best way to do this? Oh, is that not working because I didn't put power to it? I believe it is. Beauty. We now have power. Okay, so, again, everything's working. Conveyors are working. Everything's attaching to where it's supposed to attach to. We have no issues so far. It's all going non-stop. Let's check. Where would we have enough power to put one down? You know what? It doesn't really matter. We just got to put one down to make sure we can connect to it. It was the electric foundry right there. There's our buddy that was holding up everything. Now let's see if she's gonna work. Okay, power. Okay, I think we've connected. I believe we have connected. Let's go around. Power pole. Boom, we connected. 100%. Look at that. This game just might work. Well, la-ti-da, we are back in business, folks. It's looking like... Let's pick this one. Actually, you know what? Let's pick some glass. Where's my sand? I have everything. There we go. Let's... Oh, shoot. We gotta actually pick it. There we go. 100% so far. Buggy's working. Now, let's go check on our oil. We're gonna take a bit of a jaunt. Oh, that's still a little touchy with the E. It almost reads it as, it's so sensitive, it reads it like it's two pushes of the E. Get in, get out. But that's, I mean, hey, the game works. I don't really care. Okay, this stuff... Is it working? It should be working just fine, but I don't see anything coming out of here. Okay, that would be lead. We're full. I'm guessing... Oh, it's moving right now. Ah, we just had to click onto it. And it started working. Well, hopefully it works still without being clicked onto it. I know that was coming up the odd time. Nah, it still seems like it's working. Let's see if it makes one more. Yeah, it's making them. Beauty, that's all running. 100%. All right, let's go check out the oil. The handling of the car is nice again. Seemed to have gotten a little sensitive there for a little bit, but it seems to all be working now. Ooh. Now, if the oil is working, we are... Oh, and the sand. Sand, too. Sand was, the shovel or whatever you call it. I can't remember what you call it. It's been too long. I've been just kind of stopping in once in a while just see if anything worked over the last 2 weeks. And then once the dev announced to somebody on, like, I think it was Tuesday or something, that it was all getting fixed this Friday, it was like, okay, beauty. But hopefully people see this video and realize that it's working now and it's worth the purchase. It was a struggle there for a while. I'm sure he felt the buy and refund that Steam has, because you could legitimately buy this game, find out it was broken when you got to the... Uh-oh. Ooh, we just slid right through it. And when you got to the electric foundry, you could get to that within the 2-hour refund period, and you could just refund the game. And majority of the people out there would never look back. They would never give this game a chance again. So hopefully, with me making sure everybody knows it works, making a video available, people will see this and know that this game has the potential for some big stuff. It's very early in the stages, but it's got the potential for so many good things. Okay, to the oil. Is that our sand running? Okay, so this is oil. For anybody that doesn't know, it takes a mittful of power. That's just to run the one, each one. So you currently need 6 of these bad boys full of coal to keep them running. And then here's another one. Oh, the power thing is not coming up on this one. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So then you need another 6 for that one, which I have here. So 12 to get that running. And there's your oil, which just needs the 1. I don't know if it's running. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's enough power. Produces 0. Wait a second. Consumes 3.2, available 2.2. So, as long as I get this sucker running, it will work. So, oh, this is not where we want to be. We want to be in inventory. Do I have coal? You know what? That's not even where we want to be. We want to be in there. Do we have coal? We got a little bit there. Okay, we don't have nearly enough to keep things running. So what we will do is... I'll take that, put it in there. Now that should be running. See how it's spewing out? Kind of different. The animation is different. Okay, so that is running. Now this sucker, I have far too many on here, but this is 10 watts, so that needs 5 or 5 would be 12 and a half. So 4 should be 10. 1, 2, yeah, I've got 5 on here because I think the math was wrong. I figured it out. It wasn't reading the math properly. So we don't have enough coal for that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up there. I think I still have it built. I don't see it. Maybe it's not built. Oh yeah, there it is. I've got coal up there. So we're gonna go up there, see if that coal is producing. Hopefully storage is full and we can get all this running and make sure it all works. I don't doubt that it's not, because there's, whoops, I hopped out, because there's no reason to believe that it wouldn't if everything else is working. I wonder... Oh yeah, right, I've got this on solar, so this should be fine and dandy. So that means everything should be full here. But I don't see an animation going. Oh yeah, it's moving. Coal apparently switched colors to white. Yeah, apparently it switched to white. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got coal. All right, so now let's find an empty area. And we will, let's move that down there. That down there. We can move some of this stuff around later. Actually, no. I'll just move these 3 down. Okay, let's load up on coal. Is that it? Yeah. We'll load up on coal, and so we need 12, 6, at least 16. We will have 18 if I can get rid of those 2 ingots. If we fill the 3 rows. Okay, just put you down there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18. So that should be enough to run everything. Let's give it a whirl. Seems like when I get to the top of that hill, it's too much maybe for my graphics card to handle or something, seeing the big sky and everything. I kind of go into slow motion, but then when I drop back down here, it's good again. Not exactly sure if my processor can't handle the big change or something when you go up over the hill. I don't know. All right. See, that's even still a little slow motion. Okay. So... there's no point in starting those ones first because they'll be pumping nothing. So we'll get this going first. Now this is only supposed to be 10, so that should be 4 of these. Okay, let's get rid of these 2. Wow, that's running off a 1. Yeah. Okay, well that's a bonus. But, oh, watts and 10 watts it consumes, and we've got megawatts. Okay. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. So we only need the 1. We don't need all the rest of these. We won't need that anymore either. I just had that so I didn't have to run back and forth between the other biome and this one. So now let's fill these up. Get rid of this last one here. It's a ways down after this, I think. There we are. It would be nice if it would just stay where you scrolled to instead of starting at the top all the time. But I believe he's also got to put up something of a sort on here. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I believe we got to get this one going. Six. Okay. So now this sucker should be working. Okay, we're full on both. So this one produces naphtha, or it's actually naphtha. It's supposed to be a THA. And in turn, that will make you your plastic. Now we don't have power to this yet, so it's not making plastic. So I wish there was a way that you could feed the machines, which I'm sure is coming from the coal, to feed all the machines. I'm sure that will be coming soon. In fact, no, those look like vents. They don't look like conveyor belt connections. There. That's done. Okay, that should be working. We've got available power 15, yep. So this should work now. Plastic. Okay, I don't see anything happening. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Make sure this is working. 12 available 15, so this should be working. Let's dump and make sure. it's gonna fill up. Okay, I don't see that working either, so let's dump that, see if that fills up. I don't see anything working. Crude oil to naphtha. Or naphtha. Okay, that's not working. So he must have to work on this stuff again because, oh, I wonder if, like the conveyor belts, maybe we just need to destroy and rebuild. Let's try that. Okay, are you not going to let me connect? You're not even going to let me connect. Okay, so therein lies our problem. It is not picking up the hoses now. So if we destroy this one, make sure he hasn't changed. Okay, we're gonna do everything. Oh, you can't delete these now. So there's our newest problem, is you cannot delete. Oh no, we're on that. We were on the pipe still. We had to get out of the pipe. So now we should be able to delete. Yeah, there, remove. And we'll remove this one. And we'll start from scratch and see if it all works. I forgot to look at which way it needs to point. I think it was... Damn it, I didn't pay attention. Okay, we'll lay this one down. We'll have to run our power again. Actually, we'll see if I got it right. We'll run the pipe first. See if it works. Okay, there. Did I run it the right way? I don't think I did. I believe that was the outsource. Yeah, it won't even let me connect. So we will delete. So hold on 1 second. Look up. Okay, the low side should be on the right. It's a little hard to see these when they're just in silhouette. So the low side on the was on the right. So we want this here. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's check this again. There we go. Okay, that connects. Let's run our power. I believe we ran it from over here last time. Whoops. There we are. And this, you just kind of... There, it's connected there somewhere. As soon as your green disappears, you know it's in there somewhere. So now that's working. Let's go with that. See if she's gonna... Whoops. See if she's gonna fill up. Yeah, it's filling up. Keep going. There we go. She's working. All right, so let's put the other one down. Flip it around. So, where's my... Eventually, I believe we're gonna have to put like a coupler on here, a splitter, to do each one, right? Like each recipe, because there's what is there all? There is, so you got plastic, which we're gonna do now, and then you're gonna have gasoline, and then you're gonna have bitumen. So we will hook this up for now, because as far as I know, plastic is about the end of the development for right now. So we'll just hook this up. We need to... Come on, back out. We need to hook up power first. There we go. Yeah, it would be nice if we put like even power boxes on for these, just so it made, you know, a little more realistic. I mean, we're very early stages. Okay, there we go. We're making plastic now. Now, I wanted to check on something to see. It doesn't really make sense, but it would be nice to have something for the plastic to come out of and keep in storage. But, you know, you would think it would have to come out on a conveyor belt, not a pipe. Like, you're not pushing out liquid plastic unless you are, and you want to put say like a casting chamber that actually turns it into plastic. That would be cool. Something like that, but okay, so that's everything, folks. It all works. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. We're gonna have to go for... We'll go for a bit of a drive back to the old biome. Didn't take long last time, so we'll just take a quick little zip. I am not gonna edit this trip out of my video because this is the game. I don't like cutting stuff out of my games, because when crap goes south to everybody. That's reality. So if I dive bomb this sucker off a cliff and get stuck and have to piss around for 3 minutes to try and get it out, so be it. That's what you're gonna see. Because, you know what also is in that mistake? Some comedy. I don't mind people laughing at me. We all make mistakes. You know, before, I used to post videos of Call of Duty, like best plays and stuff like that. And they weren't of just me, they were of whoever had the best plays, right? I used to get comments all the time, dude, that's not even you. Well, no, it's not called MeTube, it's called YouTube. I'm just posting the best plays. And you know what? In a day, they would get 2,000 views. But that's not what I wanted to be known for, so I got rid of all those best plays. You can't find them on my channel anymore. But the sheep sure loved it. They loved watching that stuff like crazy. You know, everybody likes to watch. I watch all kinds of videos. I've got my favorites are Floppy Sword, Raptors, not too bad. Sergeant Calvin's a good one. Split in Two Gaming is another good one. I love watching those guys because they play the style of games that I like to play. There's nothing wrong with that, but just mindless Call of Duty shooting gets kind of boring after a while. And do you really need to watch somebody else for in a 15-second short? It's kind of boring. Get tired of that kind of stuff pretty quickly. I would rather see someone use their head and build up, you know, like a nice automation like this. That's why I like to play these games. They're awesome. Now, this is in very, very early stages, and these last 2 weeks have been a real pain in the butt waiting, but the wait is over, and it looks like everything works. I was able to get my building up, which I'm sure a lot of people weren't able to do this because they hadn't gotten past the foundry. So they never were able to get as far as me. The game was out long enough for a lot of people to get past it. But if you had accidentally gotten rid of it, like I did with my buggy, I accidentally deleted my buggy, and next thing I know, you can't remake another buggy. But that's working too. So there currently is, I believe, no issues that I have found with the game. There is one other thing I wanted to test, and I believe it probably came from the conveyor belt problem and probably works now, is I had tried to put a storage up on my building floor, which worked fine. I was able to do it if I can get up there. The problem was I couldn't join a conveyor belt to it. So we're gonna try that and make sure that works now. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, this works. You couldn't do this before. On a building block, you had to use a certain feature. Oh, you might still need to. Okay, what if I go there? Okay, that kind of goes through my... Or does it? Does it go through? No, it's kind of right. Yeah, it kind of goes. Kind of goes through, kind of doesn't. Now, let's see if we can connect the conveyor belt to that storage, because before you couldn't. Yeah, these are still a little bit off. You shouldn't have to get that close to it. It should be a little more open. And see, this is the problem. Oh, it worked. There you go. So that all works now. Where is my... I want to be able to build it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it works. Cool. Well, there you go, folks. Everything's working. We'll check one last thing. I just want to see if there's been any new research added to the game. Nope, there has been no research added. So he put out a update that fixes everything. So now the game's working. Everything's a go again. That's beautiful. Thank you to the dev for finally getting that done. I'm sure you were working hard over the last 2 weeks to get it done. And you can play the game now. So awesome. So I will be back with more videos once there's been some updates. And I plan on doing a massive surprise build. So you can come back and check that out. Probably take me... Well, I might tape as I'm making it, or at least get a little bit ahead so that you're not waiting. If you see in my inventory all this stuff... Here, actually, I can get a better view for you. If I go in here... Now you can see all these plates and all... I need to make more of these steel bars, but all these plates is what we need to build with. And the bags of concrete to make foundations. Well, we can make foundations out of these, but now that everything's working and I can mass produce, hell, you never know what I'm gonna make stuff out of. So join me again. We will be making more. Just in case the dev sees this, great job. And you know what you could do with this glass right here? If you could add glass walls, see-through, so that we can have light into our buildings, or just add light, that's a suggestion. I will put that into the channel conversations. Let's actually go through this. I haven't seen anything he's added, so I'm pretty sure this update was just, you know, get everything working. So now everything's working. Now we can do some super building and some awesome automation. So once again, we'll see you in the next one. My name is Dirty Bones. Like and subscribe. We'll see you later, folks.